of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Phoenix, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 10 games behind.
Well, right now for the Suns, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
Yeah, I think that growing process has already taken place. This is a team that already knows what its identity is and where its strengths lie.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Austin Rivers is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Horford. Then there's Bradley. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wing. Ayton is out there with Smith. And it's Paul in at point guard. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Pass to Bridges. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. And Phoenix has possession. Here's Paul. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the teardrop. Good D by Booker. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
And the rejection by Smith. Clobbered on the shot. He'll shoot free throws. Smith, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
That free throw good from Bradley. And so Bradley nails both of them. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Paul passes to Booker. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. They shoot again, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Paul with the buckets.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Rivers passes to Bradley. He kicks it to Horford. Knocked loose and taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Ayton. The shot off that time. Bradley with some nice D. Rivers against Smith. It's Rivers on the wing. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Paul against Bradley. Paul's shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Booker against Rivers. Back to Horford. Can they get it? And a dunk by Horford.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Pass to Paul. Passes it to Ayton. To the paint. Smith with the basket on the assist by Ayton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Rivers. No points in the game yet for him. And finished off by Rivers.
Austin Rivers knows how to navigate through defenses, puts the ball on the deck and gets to his spot.
Bridges passes to Paul. Ayton in the high post. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. The shot misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Rivers against Smith. Rivers passes to Dort. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Booker in the corner. Over in the corner, Paul. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Rivers. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Bradley dishes to Horford. Horford double team. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Rivers can't get it to go. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Booker. Oh!
Yes. Goodness. Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball. Rivers has got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smith outside. Booker outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Rivers. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Paul. They get it again. Bradley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 4-on-3 break. Here's Booker. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Rivers. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Some changes for Phoenix. Jones checked in for Smith. Jay Crowder comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Moore subbed in for Paul. And the Thunder making a switch here. Suns on defense. Here's Rivers. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Rivers has got his 3rd basket of the night.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And Moore kicks to Booker. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 7. Six to shoot. Steps back and fires. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker the bounce pass. And Moore kicks to Booker. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. That shot wide open. And now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
To me, you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch-and-shoot jump shooter.
There's the pass to Muscala. Pass to Pokusevski. Launches it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the wide open shot from Crowder. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Outside, Horford from deep. And Jones pulls it down. Phoenix leading by 5. He dishes it to Ayton. Rivers with it. Now Muscala. Dishes to Rivers. Passes it to Pokusevski. Pulls from the top of the key. And no good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Now Rivers, after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. Rivers kicks to Muscala. The Thunder with another miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Thunder trailing by 5. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Pass to Rivers. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Rivers, trying to end the drought. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Now, here's Moore. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. They grab their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
For Phoenix, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Crowder. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Ayton. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Devin Booker.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Teardrop shot. Rivers can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. The Thunder shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Rivers and Galloway pulls it down.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Muscala with the ball. He's against Crowder. Muscala gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Galloway finds more. Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. And each one more good for 3. And the Suns lead by 5. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Rivers. 10 points for him. Here's Pokusevski. Again, the Thunder score. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but like we may lose a game here or there, but everybody still, happy for each other. You know, we just trying to build.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Jones is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Galloway in at the 1. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Galloway. Thunder with the rebound. Muscala's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Baisley. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Phoenix Suns. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. That free throw, no good. That one drops. He ties it up. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Moore passes to Crowder. Five to shoot. That shot missing. Nice D from Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Rivers. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Galloway, the pass to Crowder. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Crowder's got 7 points.
I like how Jay Crowder gets squared up on these shots. He doesn't rush. He's got really good form.
Offensive rebound. The Suns have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Jones slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Rivers. He's got 10. Down low, here's Pokusevski. And Jones sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Galloway taking his time here. Shoots. No good on the shot. And the Thunder going the other way now. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Williams can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 4. Jones with it. Williams picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, it's a big bonus when you get effective outside shooting from your big men like these guys over the past 10 games. Number 1, Jay Crowder.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jones. Paul's checked in for more. Both shots good from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Looking to get it going. Dort passes to Williams. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Galloway with the bucket.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Ball against Rivers, and there's the pass to Dort. Nobody near Williams. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Galloway. Up again, and it's Rivers with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to Indiana.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Galloway dishes to Paul. Over Rivers. Suns keep it alive. Here's Galloway. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Paul with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
And the first one drops. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. His last 10 games, 16th in assists. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And how good is he at distributing the basketball? My goodness, pick and roll, drive and dish, in transition. He's been dominant all season. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Clock at 6. Here's Baisley, defended by Crowder. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. The Suns on offense, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Smith kicks to Paul. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a 2 from Smith. That clock reset for Phoenix. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Pass to Baisley. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander goes up at the stripe. Here's Bradley. Banked in off the glass. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Smith on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Here's Paul. Rebound by Williams.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Baisley. 9 points last game. Back to Bradley. Bridges with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For Phoenix, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First free throw is good.
You know, it's amazing. Galloway completely unheralded before catching on with the Knicks. This is the guy who was the first ever call-up from their D-League affiliate, and he's showing he belongs.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Devin Booker in for Paul. Al Horford is checked in for Oklahoma City. Galloway hits both of them. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 11. The dish to Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
You have to love how tough Al Horford is. When he gets deep, low post position, it makes it really hard on the defense.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Horford.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
And Al Horford drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Galloway. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Suns leading by 9. Booker with no one around gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Well, the mechanically sound shooting form of Devin Booker on display. That is pretty.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Now we'll look at the stats for Devin Booker.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling. And, yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Now here's Ayton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
The shot by Beasley, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from three-point range.
Shooting 2.
Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
The first free throw is good.
After winning 2 championships in college at Villanova before turning pro, I think Mikal Bridges has the next championship in his sights. That's an NBA title.
And Phoenix making a change here. Moore's checked in. Free throw is good from Bridges. And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Bradley. Outside, Horford. Back to Bradley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges, no one around him. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Never afraid of a little physicality. Mr. Ayton, the and one. You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range. And while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And that one misses.
Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
Phoenix with the ball. The Thunder making the shot.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton.
You know, if you give him the opportunity, Al Horford will seek contact. He wants to get to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And he makes the first. Muscala, he's checked in for the Thunder. So Horford gets 2. Suns leading by 11. Moore passes to Booker.
Yo, set it up.
Smith kicks to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Booker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Ayton hits them both.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, hammer it home! Hammer it home! boom, baby.
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Now here's Moore. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Thunder trailing by 14. Now the pass to Muscala. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker, DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Horford, no luck. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Free throw good. Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Rivers checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Thunder trailing by 15. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From 11 feet away, Horford, no luck. Phoenix has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for DeAndre Ayton. 5th in blocks, 10th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Free throw, good, Booker.
Well, you love guys who are efficient, reliable free throw shooters. Devin Booker is not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Damian Jones is checked in for the Suns. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Rivers. He's got 10. .43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Muscala. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Suns leading by 17. Johnson left side. Back to Booker. Pass to Jones. Kicks it to Johnson. Clock at 4. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Rivers. 10 points for him.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Horford. No good on the second free throw. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The score.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, some ups and downs for 2018's #1 overall pick, DeAndre Ayton. Shaq, how does he deliver on his promise of being a franchise cornerstone big man?
Well, how about first off staying on the court?
Yep.
As long as he does that, he's got the talent to dominate.
Well, I mean, sometimes when you shoot, you got to do it with a force. And his defense has to be first. And I know you could score the ball, but he's got to anchor that team defensively.
Sometimes when you have soup, you got to eat it with a fork.
Yeah, you got to work hard.
Get it. Couldn't you have just said he needs to work harder?
No, I think the analogy was better.
After you explained it. Shaq, you ever eat soup with a fork?
Nope, but I eat cereal with a fork.
I don't even know why I'm here.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Bradley, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Horford, and it's Dort in at the 3. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. He kicks it to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Paul for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Horford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. Smith trying to break loose, and that one hits back iron. Now here's Horford. Pass to Rivers. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Rivers has got 13.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
The pass to Ayton. Bridges kicks to Paul. Looking to end his cold spell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
The Thunder have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
One shot.
Suns leading by 13. Booker with it. He's got 17. Ayton up top, guarded by Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out, Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 15.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Pass to Horford. Bradley trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Phoenix making a change here. Crowder's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Phoenix leading by 13. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Booker. Nails the 16-footer. Booker's got 19 points.
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
Rivers scanning the floor. Passes to Dort. Back to Rivers. Inside. Here's Horford. Bradley trying to break free. Horford no luck. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Took him no time at all on that one. Bridges has got 5.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Pass to Bradley. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Paul. 7th in steals, 12th in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. First one falls for him. And the Thunder making a switch here. Paisley's checked in. And so he hits both. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Booker. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Bradley. He hits one and misses one each at the line. Phoenix leading by 19 points. Here's Crowder. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. Gets an open look and hits. Crowder's got 13.
Remarkable confidence from Crowder, pulling up with no hesitation. Love the separation he created.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
No good from Booker. Thunder trailing by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Crowder against Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Paul kicks to Booker. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Booker. Thunder trailing by 16. To Rivers. Puts it up. And too long on the shot. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Damian Jones is checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Paul. And the Thunder making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last two winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those two guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Jones looking for an opening. He dishes it to Bridges. 4 on the clock. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rivers against Booker. The 8-footer, and it's finished off inside by Rivers. Rivers has got 7 points here in this quarter.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And here's Booker from the arc. Shot clock reset for Phoenix.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Booker finds Bridges. Jones with the bounce pass. The 3 from Johnson. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Shooting 3. Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy.
That's good from Johnson. Each one more. He's checked in for Mikal Bridges. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 14-6 run. Rivers passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson, the pass to Crowder. Kicks to Moore. Passes it to Crowder. Now Johnson. 5 points in the game. Here's Moore. Phoenix, no good that time either. Thunder trailing by 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Crowder. Rebound by Muscala. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And stolen by Booker. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
The floater. Rivers can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 12. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two shots.
That's good from Johnson. Smith checked in for Phoenix. Al Horford is checked in for the Thunder. And he can't hit the second. Thunder trailing by 13. Uskala dishes to Rivers. Left side, Horford. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. On the wing, Booker.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Two shots. Foul. Two.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting two.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:31 left to play here in the third. And here is Moore. Outside, Jones. Back to Moore. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Horford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Moore passes to Smith. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Moore right side. Off target on the 15-footer.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
The pass to Booker. 26 seconds left in the third. Good work defensively by Horford. Thunder trailing by 7. Look at that.
Oh. How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Rivers against Booker. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Lets it go with a 3. The shot will not fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Phoenix leading by 5. Smith is out there with Jones. Then there's Etuan Moore. Then it's Johnson, and it's Paul in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Pass to Horford. This one for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Paul dishes to Johnson. Smith outside. He kicks to Paul. Jacks up a 3. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. And now here comes Jones leading the ball.
That was worth the price of admission. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the Thunder making a switch here.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jones. Thunder trailing by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Bradley passes to Horford. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Pokusevski, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Smith, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The free throw drops for Smith. Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Jones. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Moore. So he gets them both. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 14. Passes it to Pokusevski. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Suns leading by 12. Booker looking around. Here's Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 24 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Paul with the ball, now guarded by Bradley. No one covering. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Dort passes to Bradley. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford off target with his 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the pass to Paul. To the middle. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford. Free throw good, Smith. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for the Thunder. Both free throws good from Smith. Thunder trailing by 16. Rivers passes to Bradley. Horford has a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. The Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Suns lead by 16. Feeds it to Booker. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, it's the Suns missing. Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And taken away by Paul. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, this guy is getting better and better at finishing with force near the rim. Go to work, Devin Booker.
Thunder trailing by 18. Rivers passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Rivers. Inside, here's Horford, and that time also a missed shot.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
The Thunder shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Rivers passes to Dort. Offline with his 3. The Suns have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
Two.
And the first one drops. The Suns making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Baisley's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges. Right now we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Baisley. Crowder with the steal. Beyond the arc. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Crowder kicks to Paul. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Pass to Rivers. To halt the run. The offensive rebound. Bradley. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Booker the pass to Paul. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dort. Nailed from three-point land.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And there's the pass to Booker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Paul finds Booker. Here's Bridges. Pass to Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. Takes it from 10. The Thunder pull it in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bridges with the steal. Here's Crowder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
Free throw good, Crowder. Jones checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rivers. Looking to get back on track here. That shot off. Some solid D from Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Thunder trailing by 19. Here's Rivers. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Jones finds Crowder. Back to Paul. That one doesn't go. And the Thunder going the other way now. Down low. And then Rivers with the dunk.
And there is a sneaky athleticism when you're talking Austin Rivers. He goes to the cup with authority.
Here's Paul. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter. The Thunder shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 19-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and stolen by Booker. Passes it to Paul. Over Rivers. Paul finds Bridges. Got a hand on it. It's Bradley on the wing, covered by Smith. Pass to Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's the pass to Booker. Outside, Jones. Tipped away. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Thunder trailing by 16. That's tipped. Bridges with it. Picked up by Rivers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And that one falls for Bridges. Both free throws good from Bridges. The Thunder shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baisley.
That's all you.
No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Devin Booker.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. On the wing, Booker. Jones kicks to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Here's Booker. A stupendous finish in traffic. Booker's got 31.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Rivers dishes to Bradley. Wing shot on the way. Rivers can't get it to go. Booker with it. Now Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.